everyone, I am Amanda from Mandy Lynn Plans. Welcome back to my channel for another plan with me. This is going to be a plan with me for April of 2019 and my Hobonichi cousin, and I will be using stickers from our sticker shop. This is our watercolor arrows kit, and I will be using all 3 pages. You can purchase these separately if you don't think that you need all of the labels and extra functional items of the second page. Not everybody puts a sticker for everything they have going on like I do, but this page has the washi that you need, except for these 2 little strips. I couldn't get them to fit on this page. And then this is the little freebie that comes. This is the medium label size, so it's in the same color scheme. I will also be using some extra random little scripts from my shop as we go along too. So my monthly plan with me's are always pretty long. I always have a lot going on in the month, and I like to use these Erin Condren long sticky notes. They fit pretty well in here, and so as you can see, I already have one on each of the months, and then as things come up, I can just write them down. So that is how I've decided to pre-plan this month instead of a bunch of little sticky notes like what I've done in the past. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this off to the side here so I can see, but it won't get in the way of the stickers. So the first thing that I like to start with is the washi, and our monthly kits, we design it to where you have long washi that fits in the boxes that are not used for the month. In this case, there are 4 boxes here at the bottom that are a part of May. So I'm gonna put this long one right there, and I'm not going to be super particular that it's not perfectly straight. And then this square here goes in this extra box, and the washi is continuous, so the design is going to match up. If I can get this here. There we go. So you can see that the little blue triangle matches up there, and the other ones do too. The other washi I'm going to go ahead and do are the little arrows for the bottom parts. Now these do go all the way across, but they stay within the grid. And the one on top is for this side of your, I think, yes, this side. That is the left side. And then this side is for your right. And this is also continuous. So you have your design going all the way across. All right. Then one more piece of washi. And this is for the days of the week. And I'm actually gonna take out my little paper clip there. Oh, that reminds me. I was gonna show you how March turned out. This was the Mint Floral March monthly from the kit. Okay. Sorry, forgot about that. Okay, so then this, the shorter one is for the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then the long one is for Thursday through Sunday. I have been really surprised at how quickly my brain, I say quickly, I've almost been using this for, well, quite a while, but my brain is able to switch back and forth between a Monday start and a Sunday start calendar pretty easily. I know that when I'm looking in my planner, it's always gonna be a Monday start. When I'm looking basically anywhere else, it's going to be a Sunday start. So it doesn't confuse me as much as I thought it might, which is fantastic. I am notorious for forgetting to put these little days of the week in, so I want to go ahead and do that. You are able to purchase these smaller days of the week. These are smaller than what I have on the weekly kits. You can buy just a full sheet of these. I think it has 70 stickers, so that's 10 weeks, if I'm remembering correctly. And not only does it fit in the cousin here, but it also fits in the weeks and the A6 as well. So just a little tidbit for you there. Let's go ahead and put our this month sticker up in this box. I like to cover up that navy box with this little sticker over here. And I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do with this. As you can tell, and I think I even mentioned it in March, the long to-do list, my brain just doesn't think a month to-do list. I think more on a weekly basis, and so I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. I might just fill it up with memories, or I'm not really sure. We will just see. Okay, so I think we're just going to go ahead and get started in with the birthdays that we have. So birthdays in April, we just have one. My sister, my younger sister's birthday is on the 6th. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to put a little dot there so that it stands out. Actually, I'm going to do yellow because yellow is her favorite color. And she just got married. It's almost been a year, I guess, in May of last year. That's crazy. And they were actually here this past weekend. And I tell you what, it was a crazy weekend. We had so much going on. It was kind of insane. We had them here, and we had our spring Bible conference at church, and we had new releases in the shop. So it was definitely a crazy weekend. Trying to think and lay stickers down at the same time, and I'm not the best at that. Okay, so these are for school. Not sure why I stopped. I could have kept going here. So Mondays, I teach at 2 schools. I teach music part-time. So these are gonna get big ones. And then I'm gonna use skinny ones for the other days. Let's see what's next. Yellow, I am only at one of the schools on this day. Am I out of frame? I am. Here we go. And then Wednesdays, I am only at 1 as well. So let's do blue. I really like working part-time. I am able to stay home with my daughter for a good chunk of the time. I actually bring my daughter to school with me, and she mainly sleeps while I teach. There are a couple morning classes that I teach that other people have her, but for the most part, I am able to stay with her, or she is sleeping, which is fantastic. Okay, I like to kind of hang the script stickers on top there so that I have room to write what I'm doing, since it's not always the same. If it was always the same, I wouldn't really matter. It wouldn't matter to me. I wouldn't care. That's what I was trying to say. Oh dear. Okay, so let's see. With April, that means that May is next, and that is the end of school. My plans are going to be so much less stressful, I think, whenever May rolls around. I did, I think, talk about in one of my other monthly Plan With Me's about the possibility of doing school on Fridays, and I was really hoping that that was going to happen this year, but the board has decided, especially this late now, we are just going to continue with my schedule, and then next year hopefully I can teach on Fridays as well. I will just feel like I can get more time in with the kiddos. I have enough material and curriculum that I could teach full-time if I wanted to and the school wanted me to. I don't want to. I like being able to be home with my daughter and soon another daughter or son, I'm not sure which. And so I like the flexibility of that, and so I don't know that I will go full-time, at least for the near future. I love bright fun colors. This kit is making me so happy already. I love the way it looks. Okay, so we already have my sister's birthday on the 6th, but we do have our 5K for the school. It's a little fundraiser. I'm gonna go ahead, ooh, I have yellow there. Okay, I was gonna use yellow, but let's do pink instead. So this, well, I'm gonna go ahead and put it up one grid and just let the Y hang over a little bit. I think that, whoops, let me do it this way. If I put it under first, hopefully I'm gonna get it straight and even. Sort of, yes, okay, that works. So that is Eagle 5K, and I don't think that we will actually be running or walking it, but we will be helping out for it. Helping out, yes, okay. And then I have an appointment here, Tuesday, a chiropractor appointment. Let's do blue. So I'm gonna do the same thing that I did before. Now on the monthly script sticker sheet, I do have appointment scripts. So I'm gonna do that, and that is at 9:30. And that is my chiropractor. Trying to kind of go in order here. I'm not always the best at that. But the 11th is our spring showcase. Now that is a big deal. It is our big end of the year concert. And then we have no school this day, and I don't normally teach on Fridays like I mentioned earlier. So I wouldn't normally put a no school in, except that we have meetings. So I'm gonna use another one of these. I'm gonna use pink, and that'll be most of the day. I'll use one of the big ones, and then I do have meeting stickers that I'm going to put, actually, yeah, I'm gonna put it on top a little bit. It also kind of gives it a fun little 3D effect, putting it on top. It kind of hangs that way. So this is just faculty development. So much fun. I actually don't mind our meetings. But then I was thinking, okay, yeah, new releases are here. That'll be fine. While I'm thinking about that, why don't I do it? Because I'm bad at remembering some things sometimes. So we have new releases coming out on the 5th and the 19th. So this next new releases is going to be our June kits. So we won't have a ton of new, like this past release, we did a lot of like different colors for these and a habit tracker and a sleep tracker and all that. This one will just be new designs for the kits. So like a new June monthly kit design. Oh, I need 2 of those. And I saw somebody had reviewed, after buying these, they use these for when new movies come out. So it's not just, you don't have to only use it for when new releases are released in your favorite sticker shops. You can also use them for movies and other things that get released. So I thought that was a pretty good little way of using that. I also want to mark that grades are due here. Okay, and then we have at the other school, our end of the year concert will be this night, and then we are having an extra practice this day. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark that in. That will be at 10. And I think I'm gonna use one of the choir stickers for that. I don't teach band at this school. is only choir, and that's actually a little bit bigger. So I am going to just put it here and put 10 a.m. and I'll know what that means. Okay, and then this last little event, I'm gonna use another one of my yellow stickers, and then another event, end of the year celebration is what we call it. Okie dokie. So then we just have a couple more reoccurring things to do. I'm gonna go ahead and do Awana, I think, on the Wednesdays. Let's see if I can alternate the colors differently. If I start with yellow, I think that would be best. So I'm gonna go yellow. I think that after April, we will be done with Awana. I have really enjoyed it, but it will nice to be done, I think. And I have decided to not do Awana next year. Oh, I don't want blue. I'm due at the end of July, and I think that we will just take a year off, and then I might do it again the following year. It is really hard for me to say no to things. If I had it my way, I would always do everything. I want to stay involved. I love being involved in the lives of the kiddos and help them with various things. But I have to remember that my family comes first, and I won't be able to do everything with a newborn. So decisions have to be made, and Awana is one of the things that we are going to say no to next year. So I will definitely enjoy my last month with it, but then say see you next time. Okay, and then we have library on Thursdays. So I want to make sure that I put those in so I don't forget. And actually, I can't believe that I forgot. No, today's not Thursday, it's Tuesday. I was gonna say I can't believe we forgot to go to library this morning, but we didn't forget to go to library. We just didn't have library this morning. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's do, and we won't be able to go to library this day with that extra practice, and that's okay. Not a big deal. Okay, so I do have library stickers I will just throw down. And also I need to look at Chick-fil-A. I have heard that Chick-fil-A does story times. I need to look and see when our local Chick-fil-A is doing it in April. My daughter and I ate breakfast there whenever we were dropping my husband off of work to take in the van to the shop. And I saw that they had posted the previous month's Chick-fil-A times, and I was sad that we didn't know about them. So we do now, and so I'm wanting to make that a part of our regular scheduled month. I think they only do it once a month, which is fine. I think that will be super great. Okay, we do have a couple of holidays to put in. I'm gonna put in Good Friday, which is the 19th, and Easter, which is the 21st, and I'm going to use the little medium-sized labels for that. There, and then the top, I think. For Easter, where did my... Okay, so here's Good Friday, I'll put down here. And then Easter. Oh, I forgot about April Fools too. Okay, let's see if we can throw April Fools. Let's use a blue skinny. I am actually really sad that I will be at school on April Fools. It is not my favorite day to be a teacher. I'm going to be completely honest. Especially since I teach everybody in this school from K4 to 8th grade. You might be surprised to know that the same jokes that K4 and kindergartners think is funny, 8th graders also think is funny. Your shoes untied, you know, that type of thing. So it's going to be a very long day of nothing but silly jokes. And that's okay, I suppose, if you like hearing the same thing over and over again. If they were original and funny, some of them are. Not all of them are. We also have Earth Day. I think that's this day. Let's use a blue, just so I can remember that. Okay. And then I think all we have left is church. Sundays. I have waited, I guess, doing Sundays until now. I have previously complained about how busy we are on Sunday. Not complained, but just expressed my we just have a lot going on Sundays. So lots of stickers and lots of just things. So one of you suggested that I make a key and use the colored dots instead of trying to put stickers and labels for every single thing that we have going on Sundays, and I really appreciate that. So thank you so much. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to put I think I am going to go ahead and still do church, but then small group, like I think this is our last small group. So what I'm going to do, okay, I'm just going to do it instead of trying to explain what I'm thinking, because I'm not always the best at that. So I'm going to use the skinny one. We'll do yellow. There, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I might put Easter up a little bit so that I can put church on the same. That's what I'll do. I'll put Easter here and then church, except that's a bigger box. So that will annoy me. Let me put this back. The beauty of repositionable stickers. Okay. Pink. Great. Okay, Easter there. I'll do a little yellow dot to help that stand out. I really like yellow for spring. Once the daffodils start coming up. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Okay, then I am going to use my church. This one, we don't have anything usually on the first Sundays. We might have nursery. But we don't normally have any responsibilities. This one, I am, or we are, my husband and I are on AV. This one, I am playing my trumpet. It's not normally my week to play, but it is Easter, and so he wanted me to play with a couple of the hymns and things. Okay, so this one is AV. This one is play, and this one is our normal week to play and sing. Okay, so for the other things that we have going, I'm gonna do a little key over here. I might do it at the bottom instead. So I'm gonna put small group, and then I will do, let's see, where is, oh, choir I don't have on that sheet. I have on this sheet. And our choir is actually doing quite a bit. We are performing, I think, actually each Sunday leading up to Easter, and then our Good Friday service as well. But then we won't have choir practice on Easter, so we will be done with choir Easter morning. So that will be nice. Okay. So choir, you know what I also might do? I also might do for my key over here, trash and recycle, since those are different, and maybe even payday too, now that I'm thinking about it. The only thing is that I only have 3 colors. But I think it should be pretty good because these are Sunday only, these are Tuesday, and that's Friday. So it shouldn't be an issue. I think that's all of the color coordinating, or color, what am I trying to say? Color coding that I'm going to do. Okie dokie. So I used a yellow over here for Easter. So let's do pink and blue for small group. Let's do pink for choir actually. And blue, no, I did that backwards. Pink for small group and blue for choir. We're gonna see how this works. And okay, so choir will be first. I'm just gonna put it down kind of at the bottom, I think. And then, oops, not yellow, whoops. I'm getting confused. And pink. Is this gonna work? I'm not sure if my brain is gonna remember. This will be interesting for sure. I will let you know how it goes. That's the last week of small group. Okay, so then we have choir here. And that is the last week of choir practice. Okay, so then let's do trash and recycle. Let's do a yellow, maybe for, oops, get off. Yellow for trash, pink for recycle. These aren't straight. I will fix them later. And then we'll do blue for payday. And I don't know, am I gonna run out of dots? That would be sad. We shall see together. Okay, paydays was 29th, well, will be the 29th. And then, so payday here on the 12th, payday is blue. Oh, I think we'll be fine. So I'll put it up in the corner. Payday is also, ooh, I'm like covering up the Japanese stuff that I don't know what it says anyway. That's kind of handy. So paydays are always the same as recycle. So we'll do pink up here. This might work actually. Well, what I mean by that is that I might actually like this color coding thing, because then it's not quite as busy looking and I have more room for our actual plans. And looky there, I had 2 extra dots. Woo, that's exciting. All right, so I know I am probably forgetting something because that is my MO, but I am fairly confident that this is so far what our month looks like. I always add things as we go. It is the end of March right now, so if things come for the end of the month-ish, then I will add them. If it was already this week and something came up, I would only add it to my weekly view. I probably, depending on what it is, I guess, may or may not add it to the actual monthly view. I use this more as a forward planning type thing, so that when I do my weekly plan with me's, I come here to see what we have going on for the week to do my planning. And I was gonna mention this before, but on the same lines, when I go to do my monthly plan with me, what I use primarily is this forward planning sheet. And so here is just the school schedule, the things that I need to remember, the big things going on. And this just kind of gives me an overview of what to expect. Obviously, this does not include all of the events and things that we have going on. We have a lot of reoccurring things, but this helps me figure out where all this school stuff is. And then I have birthdays and anniversaries here that I pull from as well. So hopefully that's a little bit of help to you and how I use my monthly and my weeklies together. Some people struggle with putting the same things in different places in their planner, they feel like it's redundant. Personally, I need that, especially with where I am at this stage of pregnancy. I am forgetting things all over the place. So writing things down, it really helps me to remember them. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time.